Want to lose a few pounds of fat in just a month without having to kill yourself with some crazy workouts or even step foot in a gym? Think about it. Summer is literally around the corner, so that means weddings, vacations, or a desire to just feel your best in the clothes you wear or when you strip down out of them. And before you think I'm trying to sell you something crazy, I am not. It's not a detox tea. I'm not trying to get you on Ozempic. I want to set you up with free game so you have the strategy on how to lose fat in a month's time without crazy workouts, without going to the gym. This is literally the secret sauce I teach my clients, and now I'm going to teach it to you. What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Coach Achidi, and I'm both your personal trainer and food educator. And the purpose of my channel is to teach you how to not just get healthy, but stay healthy. And I do it all through common sense, and I make sure to leave out any BS or misinformation. So if you're looking for sustainable health solutions, this is the channel for you. And in order to stay up to date with all the videos I put out each week, I do them twice a week on Wednesdays and Sundays, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It costs you nothing and it keeps you on top of all the content I'm putting out. So now that we got that out the way, let's get into how you can lose up to 5 pounds in the next 30 days without hitting the gym or killing yourself with workouts. Let's go. When it comes to weight loss and especially fat loss, there's only one thing you need, and that's a calorie deficit. I'm not going to get too technical with it, but a calorie deficit is simply you eat down here, but you burn energy up here. And the difference between the amount of energy you burn and the amount of energy you eat, that creates your calorie deficit. And you don't need to starve yourself. In fact, that doesn't work over the long term. But swapping out some things you currently eat and swapping in some better choices will help you save about 400 to 600 calories a day. And that amount is enough to put you on track to lose 5 pounds or more of fat in a month. So here's some simple swaps. A lot of us, myself included, we make the mistake of drinking too many calories. Shakes, smoothies, juice, those three can be healthy, but they're all full of a ton of calories. And if you start adding in soda on top of that, oh man, it is easy to drink 200, 300, even 500 calories and not even realize it. So drink mostly water or drink diet soda. You can drink sparkling flavored water even. Just find beverages that are as close to zero in calorie as possible. That way we're not drinking all of our calories. Another swap to consider is when you're going out to eat is loading up on foods that are more baked or grilled instead of fried. Fried foods, and especially fried foods that are covered in sauce, are loaded with a ton of calories. And by making smarter choices when we go out to eat, we can save a ton of calories and still enjoy going out to eat. The last swap is when we're back at home. Home base is where a lot of us snack on dumb bullshit food. I'm guilty of it, I'll admit it. So here's what you can do. Rather than keeping all the tempting food around you and trying to be the most disciplined person, none of us can do it. I can't do it. You can't do it. Let's cut down on how much of the bullshit junk food we keep around and add in more healthier snacking options. Greek yogurt, fruit, vegetables, high fiber foods, and also high protein foods are some of the things we need to have around us so we can keep our hunger under control, we can keep our digestion going strong, and we have energy to last throughout the day. So now that I've discussed some simple swaps to make, let's really discuss what kinds of foods we should be eating so we avoid feeling hungry, we have more energy, and we can keep our cravings under our control. If you really want to lose fat and you're not going to the gym, we gotta eat in a way that keeps us satisfied and doesn't make us miserable, because when we're miserable, we don't stick to our diet and we quit. So there are two things that need to be present on your plate so that you are staying satisfied and staying on track to lose body fat. The first thing you need to make sure your plate has on it is protein. We all have heard of protein. That's your chicken, that's your eggs, your fish, your lean beef, your tofu. Those are just a few high protein foods you should be putting on your plate because protein gives you lasting energy. Protein also takes time to digest so you don't feel hungry as often. Cravings, they're not going to be a problem. And also the best thing protein does, it helps fuel your muscles and build them up. And when you have more muscles on your body, your metabolism stays moving fast and you're capable of losing fat without going to the gym. So let's make sure our plate has at least a palm-sized serving of protein on it. Maybe even a palm and a half would do better for some of us. The second thing that needs to be on our plate is fiber. You've probably heard of fiber, but you're not sure what it is. It's simply a carb that helps regulate our digestion. So again, our stomach doesn't empty as fast, we don't feel as hungry, and we don't have as many cravings. Also, fiber helps keep our gut healthy. A healthy gut keeps our emotions in check, keeps our cravings in check, so we need our high fiber foods. Those are things like vegetables. We need a lot of them. Fruits, especially berries. And even beyond fruits and vegetables, you have things like beans and lentils, and especially whole grains such as oats. So when structuring your plate, you already got your palm-sized serving or palm and a half size serving of protein, and then half of your plate, literally half of your plate, should be your high fiber foods, your vegetables, your fruits like berries, your beans, your lentils, your whole grains. Any combination of those, you're gonna flourish, and you're gonna be eating in a way that keeps you satisfied, not eating in a way that has you starving. It's not about eating to starve, it's about eating to be satisfied. So protein plus fiber will help you do that. Now we've talked about how to set up your meals so you can be successful with them. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the one area that messes all of us up. That's our snacking. Whether you're someone who grazes all throughout the day, or you're someone that waits till the nighttime and then the snacking takes over, snacks are the reason you struggle with losing fat and staying on track. So these tips I'm about to drop on you are gonna help you out a ton. First up, you need to simply aim for 2 or 3 main meals during the day. If you wanna have a snack, that's fine, but limit it to 1 snack opportunity. Secondly, we need to avoid stocking our house with the foods we can't control ourselves around. People ask me, how do I stay disciplined around A, B, or C foods? You don't put A, B, or C foods around you. Just like I'm an alcoholic who cannot control himself around vodka, I don't put vodka anywhere near my home. That makes it super easy for me to stay on track and not be tempted to give in to my own demons. So do not stock your house with all your favorite snack foods. Simply pick one, and that is it. Another thing that may help you is time-restricted eating, also known as intermittent fasting. The real magic behind it is it's structured eating. You just have a time where you can start eating here and a time where you stop eating there. And between those windows, you fill up on your protein and your fiber and you keep your calories reasonable. That's it. It's simple structure. Structure is what you need, not mindless snacking. Structure helps you control your cravings. Structure helps you be in charge of your appetite. And structure makes it super easy to eat healthy and drop pounds of body fat. So now that you understand how to structure your meals and how to keep your snacking to a minimum, let's talk about ways of measuring your progress that aren't you obsessing over the scale, because the scale only tells you one thing, and I'm going to show you other ways to see the full picture. You're going to want to listen to this one real good because it's going to rattle you, but I mean it with every breath that comes out of my mouth. The scale is not a reliable way to measure if you're losing fat. The scale is a helpful way to tell if your body is changing weight, but it's not reliable to tell you if you're losing fat. It doesn't tell you if you're losing inches. It doesn't tell you if you're gaining muscle. It doesn't tell you if your clothes are fitting you differently. It just tells you what your weight is, and our weight will fluctuate daily, even when we're doing the right things. I recently had to talk down one of my clients off a ledge. She wasn't really going to do anything, but she was very upset because she was saying, the scale goes up by a couple pounds despite what I do. And I had to remind her, the scale is going to go up and down because our body wants to keep us alive. And that doesn't mean staying at a same identical body weight all day, every day. It's going to hold on to water because of our hormones. It's going to hold on to water because of sugar and salt and stress and sleep. So there are reasons our weight will go up and down that are not to do with how we are eating or the effort we are giving. This is why I recommend you stick to only weighing yourself once a week. It's best to do it on a Thursday or even a Friday morning, basically right before the weekend, so you can see how all your hard work of the week has done, and you can make good choices during the weekend. And beyond that once a week weight measurement, let's take progress photos. Take a photo of yourself in just your underwear from the front, from the sides, and from the back, so you can see where you're losing inches and your body is transforming. It also helps to take a tape measure and do circumference measurements. Your neck, your chest, your upper arm, your waist, your hips, your thighs. Those are also areas that you can lose inches on, and the scale's not going to tell you a damn thing about those. Another thing you can simply do is pick an outfit that you don't wear normally that you can use to measure your progress. I have a client that works at the Customs and Border Patrol side of the airport, and she has to wear a very stiff uniform. And she loves to report when she goes on a different belt loop that's smaller, or now parts of her uniform like here and around the arm are much looser, or the buttons aren't being as stretched anymore. So find an outfit that you can use to measure how your clothes fit. And also take note of your energy. Take note of how your mood is. Take note of a lot of things so that you have a full picture of what's going on, so you can really see your transformation and your journey beyond just what the scale's telling you. So now that you know about your meals, now you know about snacks, now you know about measuring progress, let's talk about some of the other behaviors that are not exercise that will literally make or break your fat loss progress. Let's go over 4 of the best tips to help you lose the most fat without going to the gym. The first thing that you need to do is start walking more. Simply put, 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day is the ideal amount of steps you should aim for, so you are losing fat and staying active. You don't have to do more than 10,000 steps a day, and below 8,000 steps a day is not quite enough to get your body active. So create times to walk in the morning, create times to walk between meals, create times to walk around sunset. You can get your steps in many different ways. You just have to be intentional about it. The second thing to make sure to do is get quality sleep every night. I'm not talking about falling asleep on the couch or falling asleep in front of the TV, but quality sleep of about 7 to 8 hours every night will help your body be recharged, and especially your brain. When your brain is fully recharged, you stay focused, you stay energized, and you stay in control over your food choices. Without proper sleep, well, you're gonna stress eat, your body's not gonna be fully recharged, and you're not gonna lose the fat you want. Third thing you gotta do is simply drink water for the most part. I said it earlier, I'll say it again. Water will help you drink fewer calories. You can drink it regular tap water. You can drink bottled water. You can drink sparkling water. You can drink flavored sparkling water. Just find ways to get mostly water into your body. Your body will thank you. Your hunger will be under control, and your skin and your hair will actually look a lot better. And the fourth suggestion, this is when I'll get some pushback, but I'm gonna say it anyways, you gotta cut down or stop drinking alcohol. This isn't coming from me as an alcoholic. This is coming from the fact that alcohol does nothing positive on your body. It will harm every living cell in your body. It will make it so gaining muscle is next to impossible despite working out. It will crush your motivation. It will make it so that you make bad food choices. And then it will make it so that you're all moody, so you stress eat later. So trust me, reducing or even eliminating alcohol will make controlling your appetite, your emotions, and ultimately losing fat without the gym much easier. I eliminated it from my diet. My clients who have eliminated it are flourishing with it, and it gets easier every day you don't drink. I'll get off my alcoholic soapbox for now, but just remember, when you combine proper diet practices with these 4 suggestions, you are going to lose fat in a way that doesn't require exercise, but just requires structure and being consistent. That doesn't mean you are perfect. So to wrap it up, yes, you can lose up to 5 pounds in 30 days through diet and lifestyle. But will it make you shredded? No, but it will help you feel better in your clothes. You'll look better, and it will get the process started on sustaining your healthy practices for the long term. And if you need additional help on how to change your eating so you're eating healthy and creating that calorie deficit while still enjoying food, I have a free nutrition guide that breaks it all down, and I want to send it to you. Just comment food down in the comments below and I will get your email address and I will send it directly to you. It won't cost you anything and it will make eating easier and healthier. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, and if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I put out videos twice a week. I put them out on Wednesdays and Sundays, and by subscribing, you'll be on top of every video I put out each and every week. I appreciate you for making it to the end of the video with me. In just a moment, you're gonna see another video from my channel that promises to teach you another common sense health education lesson. So give it a watch and I'll see you on the next one. Let's get healthy and stay healthy.